Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's so great to see you. Let's sing together. The theme is We Are the Light. This is called I Am the Light. Let's own it. Sing out. This is a beautiful song by Donald Michael.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Please repeat after me. I am the love and light of the world.
I am the love and the light of the world.
Can't hear you. I am the love and the light of the world. I am the love and the light of this world. Amen. Okay, now we're going to do this. I'm not cleaning that up. Don't we have people?
Awesome. Awesome sauce.
Good morning, welcome. I am your host, Shane Hughes, and we are so glad you're here. Welcome to the Center of Spiritual Living, Salt Lake, where transformation happens. Whether you're here with us in person or live streaming, know that you are loved and you do belong. Love streamers, would you please share with us where you're love streaming from? Any new love streamers over there? Anyway, okay. Our center is a spiritual community that teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among all religions. We honor every pathway by which people seek to know and connect with the divine, and we work on our own individual consciousness so we can help make the world a better place. Jim, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So we can help make the world a better place. You betcha there. Okay. All right. Please say with me, with gratitude, our purpose statement. We are an open, welcoming community, celebrating our divinity, loving our humanity, and nurturing our journeys of spiritual discovery. And so it is. Okay. Our theme for this month is We Are the Light. And Reverend Cindy's talk today is nothing and no one can dim our light. That's right. You better believe it. Jim Ferris is doing our reading and prayer. Thanks, Jim. And Hildreth is currently holding high watch, knowing our highest good. Today's special music is Mindy and Holly. Woohoo! All right, next week's speaker is Reverend Cindy, and her talk will be Rewrite the Story of Not Mattering. I should be here for that one. Next week, check this out. Next week's special music is the Other Side Men's Choir. Wow. Right? Yeah. That's good. Did you set that up?
Well, I was part of that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Gail. It was
Gail set that up?
Yeah.
Good job, Gail. You're the bomb. Okay. So, yeah, the bomb diggity. So last night's gala that Lana hosted was just absolutely off the charts. Thank you, Lana. It was a good time, a lot of good food, a lot of fun, a lot of laughter. Okay, so now we're going to start the portion of the announcements, which there's a lot of announcements today. Do I get extra God points for all this? Okay, good. All right. Calling all bakers starting Saturday the 15th. Sunday the 15th. We are starting a monthly bake sale, not a monkey bake sale, a monthly bake sale. It's the third Sunday of every month and continuing until there's some sort of intervention. If you love to bake or eat homemade goodies, this is for you. We have something for everyone: whole cakes, pies, loaves of bread, special brownies. No, we don't. Oh, Jim's doing that. Right on. All right, save the dates. December 17th is our outreach ministry where our outreach ministry project where we're going to get together with some other groups and wrap a bunch of gifts, like 1,000 plus or something like that. And who gets the gifts? Oh, neat. Far out. That's cool. It starts at 5, and it's at the Village at 1300 Fairfax Road. What? Oh, for the Other Side Academy. Thanks, Gail. Okay. Okay. I'll go with that, sure. Okay, December 21st, Saturday from 6 to 10 is the holiday music party. That's going to be really cool, and we're doing it with our brothers and sisters from Unity. I'm really looking forward to that myself. December 22nd, Sunday, 7 p.m., is our yearly Blue Christmas service and is designed for those who have lost loved ones or going through traumatic times, and the holiday brings up sadness or grief. Our practitioners will be in prayer to support all who come. Okay, about halfway through. Hold on there. Okay. December 31st is our yearly Burning Bull service, where we release what no longer serves us and helps us step into our vision for 2025. It's at 5 o'clock? It's not on the website. What time? It's 5, right?
Yeah, I see.
5 o'clock. Okay.
5 o'clock, yes.
Be there or be square. January 4th, Saturday from 1 to 4, Lana will be teaching a workshop called How Can You Find God When You Can't Even Find Your Keys?
Sweet.
Really? Did you think of that? That's amazing. When I first read that, I giggled. When you can't even find your keys. Okay. And then starting January 6th, Lana is also doing a Zoom class called Prosperity Plus. It's a 5-week course ending on February the 3rd. For details, please visit the hospitality table. All this information is over at the hospitality table. So, all right. Do you need a midweek refresh? Join our practitioners for a live stream midweek meditation service Wednesdays at noon on Facebook, Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living. Also, you probably heard me say this before, but we rent our classroom for birthday parties, any weddings, any kind of event. So if you're interested in renting our classroom, and the sanctuary, talk to Robert Wedsell, that handsome man right there. Will you? He's the master of coin. All right, so to get more information about our center and our events, you're welcome to go to www.spirituallyfree.org. And you can also, like I said, find us on Facebook, Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living. Do we have anybody visiting us for the first time? Right on. Welcome. We're glad you're here. I'm not cleaning up. We got to have people for that, don't we? So, please, let's see, where are we at? We have a gift for you at the hospitality table. And to tell us all about it, what's that, Raj? All right. Just know you're welcome here, and we know that you'll experience a blessing by being here, and everyone else will. Our ministry is founded on prayer. Prayer helps us deal with whatever comes our way and helps us to recognize a spiritual purpose for whatever might be happening in our lives. If you're having trouble knowing that for yourself, right after service, there will be a practitioner available in the practitioner room, and they will pray with you and help you know it for yourself until you can know it for yourself. Now, I invite you to go within and allow the scenery music to connect with the God within.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God. I find God. I find myself.
Good morning, everyone. Today's reading is adapted from writer Kirsten. She tells us, while we are constantly bombarded by outside influences, we decide what we allow in. And that ultimately gets projected out into the universe. Notice I said, we decide. Things don't just happen. We can't blame others or make excuses. It all comes down to what we invite into our lives. William Ward once said, "Happiness is an inside job." And I completely agree. My family, the books I read, my career, getting out into nature all contribute to happiness. However, I'm in charge of my happiness. It all begins with me and the choices I made. I realize that there are circumstances that can have a profound negative impact on my life, but they don't define who I really am, the divine light that lives within me. Now I'd like to end with a quote from Maya Angelou. And I quote, "Nothing can dim the light that shines from within." Now I invite you to take a couple of minutes to go within, breathing into that sacred light that animates who you truly are. Allowing myself, coming from that sacred space, I find so much to be grateful for. This wonderful place to come and meet, play music, and celebrate life together. Knowing that the love, peace, and joy of the season is with me whenever I go within. When there's too many things to do, I just go within, find that silence, and know I am taken care of, comforted when things are tough, and so happy at all of the goodness from the deep blue sky during the day and the dark skies at night with billions of twinkling stars and universes constantly being created. Living on this beautiful watery planet where things move in perfect harmony with the divine presence that created all. When I feel all of this good, I want to share it. And I feel it in the smiles of other people and my heart when I am centered in consciousness of all the gifts of life that I take for granted and at times celebrate with friends. I bless all the people, the volunteers that help make this Sunday service happen, so we may come together and celebrate all the good in our lives and comfort one another when things are tough. When I can't breathe the light, they help me remember who I really am. We do this for each other, and we are so deeply blessed. As I bless you and everyone in this service and at home watching, as our souls rejoice in all the good in life. As together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Jim. So the theme, we are the light. You had a pretty good rehearsal last week. Let's see if we can nail this. We are the light. Sing with us.
We are brilliant, made of stardust, born of the one light, forever bright. It shines at the center of our soul. We are amazing superheroes.
We're so grateful to have our special music today. Always wonderful to have them back with us, sharing their amazing music and wonderful harmonies. Let's bring up Mindy Dillard and Holly Kirsten.
We're so popular.
I know, so popular.
You guys, you could keep that up a little bit longer if you
I
want.
like that. You guys, it's healing. That's what I needed back in high school.
Yeah.
I needed them to be
you
like,
guys have
Mindy
been
Dillard,
around.
yeah! Thank you for fulfilling that.
I just
Okay.
dropped the tuner inside the hole, so I hope it's in tune.
Okay, well, we brought y'all our solstice songs today.
We've been waiting all year.
We're
we wrote
excited about it.
We wrote these like almost a year ago.
Yeah, we
Oh, we
did.
can't wait to play these at CSL, so today's the day.
Yep, okay. Okay, ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Okay. You said, let's make sure we're really ready before we
We
start.
are. We're ready.
'Kay.
I'm ready now.
Okay. Frozen on the run and covered up with snow, trying to forget what I have always known. Hey, I made it in from the bitter cold. I'm peeling off my coat, reviving my toes. As I start to thaw, my fingers hurt, my heart is raw. On the solstice eve, I'm short on hope, and I need healing. Frozen on the run and crumbling underneath from relentless miles and unforgiving speed. Can't run anymore, have to feel the pain. I'll build up the fire, I'll burn the ache away. As I start to thaw, my fingers hurt, my heart is raw. On the solstice eve, I'm short on hope, and I need healing. Frozen on the run and longing to escape, tangled up in grief. Now that I'm awake, will I reclaim my spark? If I open my hands, waiting in the dark for a light to come again. As I start to thaw, my fingers hurt, my heart is raw. On this solstice eve, I'm short on hope, and I need healing. I need healing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
loved.
you.
The thaw. Thank you. Thank you, Holly and Mindy. Always great to have you here. Thank you, Shane. Hey, Desi, you know what to do. Welcome, everybody. I missed you last week, but I left you in great hands with Sally last week, right? Yeah, so she gave us a great talk, and she mentioned this at the beginning of her talk. She said that when I asked her of the title of her talk, she wasn't quite ready, and she gave me a title. And what she ended up talking about was the title of my talk today. So she said, I think I'm stealing Reverend Cindy's thunder, but you know what? There's plenty to talk about. I did text her and call her a brat, and she just told me she's been called worse. So, but we loved having her here. So you heard that our title, our theme for this month is We Are the Light, and that my title is Nothing and No One Can Dim Our Light. Well, I want to start with that quote again from Michelle Obama's book. I believe each of us carries a bit of inner brightness, something entirely unique and individual, a flame that's worth protecting. When we are able to recognize our own light, we become empowered to use it. So that's what I want to talk about today. And then also that quote that Jim gave us from Maya Angelou, that really inspired me for the name of this talk. And she said again, let nothing dim the light that shines from within. I think that's so very powerful. Because what's going on these days? This is what I hear, because I talk to a lot of people that come to me that want to have conversations. And some of the conversations I'm having with people lately have been very heavy. There's a lot of news about wars, disasters, tragedies, inequalities, political threats. There's just all kinds of things going on, and we can't help but not feel it. I say this because once we recognize our shared and unique individual light within, it allows us to move forward and be the light that we're meant to be without being dimmed. I found this quote from this Tibetan Buddhist yogi and poet, Shakbar Rangdrol. I'm messing that, well, okay. Anyway, he says, in a single instant, the light of the lamp can illuminate a house that has been dark and uninhabited for thousands of years. Just so, realizing the luminous nature of our own mind for even an instant will purify an eon's worth of negativity and obscurations. You just have to recognize the light within our mind, within our heart, within our soul. That's all it takes, is to recognize that. So I talk about Dr. Sue Morter's work, The Energy Codes, a lot from this stage, because I resonate so wholly and fully with it. And what I've learned from her is that the light that we are, the energy that we are, bless you, it's unlimited. It's for everybody. It's not limited. You don't get 20% and you get 50% and you get 10%. No. We all get 100% as long as we know how to use it. It's there for us. It's who we are. We are energy and light beings. We are beings of love. That's the truth of who we are. And yet what happens? Things happen in our life in our younger years, and sometimes even in our older years, where the outside world doesn't recognize our brightness, right, Mindy? You just want it to be recognized in high school. It happens for all of us. I have one of those stories, and it's from that book, book of the month from Michelle Obama. And she tells the story of Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams is an Atlanta voting rights activist and politician. You see, when she was in high school, she was voted the valedictorian of her class. And she got invited to the governor's mansion to celebrate with her class all these successes. So she was invited, as were her parents. They get dressed up. They're so excited to be invited to the celebration. They get dressed up in their best clothes they have, and they go on the bus to go to the governor's mansion. They get off the bus, and there's this long driveway. And as they're walking up the long driveway, there's a security guard. And he sees them, and he says, this is a private event. You do not belong here. In his paradigm, he sees this poor black family getting off a bus, and he's saying, how would they be able to be invited to the mansion to hang out with the governor? Luckily for Stacey Abrams, she had a mother that when she started to turn her body to go back toward the bus stop, her mom put her hand on her arm and said, "Oh, no, you don't." And they stood there, and they made sure, her mom made sure that they went into this party and celebrated. And sure enough, she was on the list. Of course, Abrams, she was the top of the list. She was the first one on the list. But these are the things that can dim our light if we let it. Like I said, fortunately for Stacey, she had parents that knew what a powerful presence that she is. But these are the things. I can recount many things from maybe 7 years old up, of those kind of things that happened where I wasn't recognized for the brightness that I am. Teachers that told me I wasn't good at something, and I believed them. Society, because I didn't look or fit a certain packaging, that said I wasn't as good as other people. We all go through that in some way, shape, or form. I once was doing a support group, and it was a Dr. Phil book about weight loss, and I called out for people to come to this support group, and lo and behold, people came to the support group that were all shapes and sizes, even women and guys that were very slender. And that taught me a lesson. You can't judge a book by its cover. What we go through is very individual, and we have to keep that in mind. In fact, don't miss next week, because I'm going to be talking about Wicked. And if you haven't seen Wicked yet, you must see it this week if you can. It's a fabulous movie, and there are many spiritual lessons in this movie. So, I digress. So how do we get through these times when family, friends, society tell us things that aren't true about us? How do we get through these times so that we can recognize our own lightness, our own talents, our own gifts, and bring that to the world? First of all, we have to stay detached from this negativity around us. So I watch the news. Well, not really. I listen to the news once in a while so I know what to be in prayer about. I don't listen to the news to be attached to, oh my God, what's going on in this world? So we have to do what we can do to be detached. And I'll give you some ways. The next thing that we have to do is keep ourselves uplifted. We have to know who we are. And third of all, we need to uplift others. You know, when you walk in the room, you want to be the light in that room. You don't want to walk in the room and like suck the air out of it. You don't want to walk in the room and people go, oh, who is this being? I want to know who they are. So, how do you stay positive and calm in the midst of all these things going on in the world? So, the truth is, I don't always stay calm. I sometimes lose my way. We all do. If Bren was here, I think she's still sleeping, she would say she's got a front row seat to this. I have my moments, but you know what? Those moments that I have, I just call them human moments. As I stay on my path and I continue my spiritual journey, they're shorter and shorter and shorter. So if you find yourself going into one of those human moments and having judgments or frustrations about things, just be gentle with yourself. Just honor that voice and continue on. So, this is what I do to stay calm, to remember who I am. And we just talked about it last month. I stay in gratitude. I've practiced this gratitude practice for so many years that this is what it's done for me. The first thing I do is I notice what the silver lining is. Sometimes people that know me well go, there you go again with that silver lining thing. I'm like, it's just who I am now. You know, it could seemingly be the worst thing that I'd want to happen, but I will say, oh, well, that could have saved me from X, Y, Z, right? This thing that happened was there for a reason, and I know that it's going to serve my life some way, somehow. But it's something I've been doing for a long, long time. Practicing is key. The next thing is I consciously and consistently connect with my inner light through prayer, through meditation, and through breath work. I do this on a daily basis because this reminds me of who I am. So connecting with my inner light means getting in touch with my inner wisdom, with my soulful self. Okay, this could be controversial. With that part of myself that loves myself. You know, sometimes when we're younger people, older people in your life say, you're full of yourself. Well, yeah, you should be full of yourself. We should be full of the light and love that we are. That is who we are. But yet, society has a way to like try to keep you in this little box, in this place. So, when I recognize the truth of who I am, I know that I am a light being. I know that I am love. I say to myself, I am light. I am love. Shane kind of stole my thunder too, because I was going to have you say that. Let's do it again though, right? Shane will do it louder than anyone else because he's going to have vacuuming to do later. So say with me, I am light.
I am light.
I am light. I am love. I am love. I am light. I am love. Now look at someone and say, I am light. I am love. Look at someone else. Say, I am light. I am love. Look at someone else, even across the room. I am light. I am love. All right. What happened at the end there? Okay. These are the things that sometimes our brain might say, what are you talking about? This is why we have to practice it, you guys. You have to keep saying it over and over and over until the subconscious mind has nothing left to say. What happens when you say that over and over to yourself rather than, you're stupid, or why did you do it that way? Can you feel the difference, that total vibrational difference? That's what we want to create our life. So, when I remember that I am the light, when I remember I am love, it reminds me to be kind to myself. It reminds me that I am worthy. It reminds me that I am empowered. And when I come from that place, I can uplift others. Because again, the energy of me walking in the room, knowing who I am, that's what I'm here to do. That's who I'm here to be. And if I forget that for myself, I'll stay a little bit longer in my room or my house until I'm ready to know that before I come into this room, before I sit with all of you. Because that's the truth of who we are. So here's a question for all of you. What do you do daily to ignite that spark within you to know that you are love and you are light? What do you do every day to know that for yourself? And how consistent are you with this? I'm looking at Teresa. I know that she is very consistent. This is who she is. This is why she shows up in the way that she shows up for our community. And if you haven't had a practice in place, what's stopping you? Create one. Don't wait till the new year. Start it today. Do it now. Don't wait. This is what creates our life in a way that outpictures to the world that we are really light, luminous beings, that we can have unlimited potential and outcomes because we are tapped into that oneness, to that brightness. So sharing your light can take on different forms. There are people in this room that are healing practitioners. There's also teachers and therapists and coaches that actively help you with this work, like Sandy sitting there. There's also people that don't have that career, but you still bring the light in everything that you do. Your workplace, your family, the strangers you meet on the street, opening a door for someone, letting someone in traffic. Those are the places that we can all be the light. And by practicing and maintaining our connection, we get to be and make a difference on this planet. Another quote from Alberto Villado. The true self is infinite. It has no boundaries, pure essence, pure light, engulfing the mind, the soul, the body, the invisible real with its radiance. And I'd like to end with the quote I started with from the Michelle Obama book, The Light We Carry. I believe each of us carries a bit of inner brightness. I'm going to change that to a lot of inner brightness. Something entirely unique and individual, a flame that's worth protecting. When we are able to recognize our own light, we become empowered to use it. Let's pray. Just take in a nice deep breath. Starting with gratitude, my practice that has served my life in so many ways. Grateful for this community, grateful for affirmative prayer, and grateful for Ernest Holmes and his writings that have taught me so much. Also grateful for these modern day mystics that live amongst us, these books that are our inspiration. This book of the month from Michelle Obama, and her authenticity and the way that she expresses herself. And I'm grateful that the fog is lifting, the sun has come out, and that we get to be here knowing that there is truly only one power, one presence, one love. It doesn't matter what you call it, whether it's God, Allah, Jehovah, Hashem, the way, the light, energy, the divine matrix, the force. So many names, and yet only one divine spark. One big light that makes all of us unique, but yet connected. That oneness that is in everything that we see. And even in that fog this morning, when you couldn't see, it was still there. In the snowflakes, in the blades of grass, and the beautiful, magnificent mountains that we live amongst. So knowing that there is truly only one, I claim and know that I am one and the same as the one. I am the I am. Everything that I say, every thought that comes through, every step that I take, everything that I touch, is the expression of the one coming through me as me. And I know the same is true for everyone within earshot of this prayer, whether listening to it now or listening to it later, that you and I are one and the same with the one. Because it's always present in our lives. It can never be absent. That's the truth of who and what we are. So I claim this in everything going on in the world. That oneness, God, Spirit, whatever you call it, is in the center of everything going on, every situation. Whether it's wars, tragedies, whether it's in our own lives, within our own families, tragedies, losses, changes, whether it's in our own body temples where things have changed, diagnoses have come through, and we have to move ahead in different ways to make sure that we stay whole so that we can be the bright lights that we're meant to be on this planet. So I give you a moment now to say your own name, either silently or put it out in the room, and say the names of your beloveds that you want prayer for today. Cindy. Right. Oh. Anna. The Triplets. Bruce. Yes, because your prayer is our prayer too. Your prayer is my prayer too. And I know as we affirm wholeness, as we affirm oneness, as we affirm abundance, as we affirm energy and wholeness in our lives, that those prayers, those affirmative requests, that the universe always says yes. 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 So we keep our eyes and ears open for these yeses, for the ways in which prayer outpictures in our life, manifests in our life. So I am grateful and thankful for this way of praying, affirmative prayer. I am grateful for this community coming together, creating this beautiful vortex energy of prayer, of oneness, of wholeness, as we share our light with each other. And we remind each other when things feel a little dim of who and what we are. We are the light. We are love. We are whole. We are abundant. We are unlimited potential. We are possibility. So for this and so much more, as I say thank you, I release it into the law. I release it into these spiritual practices and laws that we study here day after day, knowing that they always work 100% of the time, never not. So on the human side, we just get to release it, take our hands off the wheel, and just let it unfold in the divine way that it's meant to as our lives. And if you resonate with any part of this prayer, please say with me, and so it is. Amen. Ashe.
I am so blessed.
So the ushers are going to come up forward here first as you all prepare your offerings. And the first thing I want to say is thank you. Now on the baskets, you'll see a QR code. So if you want to give with a credit card, you can just take a picture of that QR code and give that way. You can give on our website. You can send a check. You can text to give. We are grateful for however it comes in. We are grateful for every dollar because it helps us have this wonderful facility. It helps us have the classroom downstairs. It helps us have this remarkable music program and our guest musicians. So without your funds, we wouldn't be here doing this. So thank you is what I want to say. And it's not too late. If you haven't done your pledge form yet, we're still doing that. There's pledge forms in the hallway out there. Also, for those of you online that watch week after week, you can go online and download a pledge form there. We're grateful so that the board can have a budget for next year. We are all so blessed. So let's bless this offering by outstretching our heart through our hands and repeat after me. I am so blessed.
I am so blessed.
We are so blessed.
We are so blessed.
We give from the overflow, knowing it comes back multiplied abundantly. We are so blessed. And so it is.
All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my past has gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me.
Mindy and Holly, come up and share another song.
Well, Cindy, I think my commitment is going to be to creativity every day. It's so easy to let it go, you get stressed out and don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to make myself, even if it means listening to a creative podcast or something, right?
Just has to be something.
Something. Well,
Do we
this
hear
is
the
my.
mandolin out there? Is it coming through? Okay.
Okay. This is my love song to the sun called Settle for Dark.
Holly has a hard time in the winter.
I
honestly.
do.
Yeah.
I get sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Ready? Pull up the covers as the blue settles in. Snow like a lover brushes Earth's crystal skin. I miss your dazzling radiant spin as you light the world with magic and a new day begins. Snuggled in slowness like creatures in dens, lonely and wondering when we'll play outside again. Gold rays of glowing left me wanting for more mornings of love as you danced across my floor. I wait for your light to renew, but I'll settle for dark in the season with you. Long lost the colors saturating my eyes, hugging the sidewalks and floating through skies. When you pierce my senses with warm dusty light, ringing in the evening heat, stone echoed your delight. I wait for your light to renew, but I'll settle for dark in the season with you. Months still from dawning over frost-weary lands, but still there's silence till they burst out again. Caught in the waiting, I draw inward for glow, trusting your path soon will banish cold and snow. I wait for your light to renew, but I'll settle for dark in the season with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Phenomenal music, huh? Wow. Wow. Oh, Reverend Cindy, thank you. Thank you. I notice the times when I feel like I am light. I'm authentically in that space. I notice the smile that comes to my face happens inside first before it comes out. Service to others sometimes brings me out of my selfish stuff, out of my dumps. So I'm going to be more mindful about what it is that makes me exude that light all the time. I think that's a good practice, yeah. Oh, so much going on this month, of course. 'Tis the season. Please get excited about next week. The Other Side Choir are going to be here. Whoa, I don't think we've ever had a 30-member choir in this room. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to put them in here. We're going to just be sardines for a day. So it'll be worth it, yeah. And please put on your calendar for the Unity Center for Spiritual Living music party. If you want to be on that program, it's going to be kind of like an open mic. I want it to be festive and just enjoy our company, you know? It'd be so good to be with each other. Doesn't cost anything. We'll have some light refreshments, and please be here for that. All right, let's stand. Let's sing our closing song. I love the sentiment of this song. We belong to each other.
Ain't no wall can divide us, no matter how high. Ain't no storm can untie us, for all it may try. We're all leaves of the same tree, under one sky. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. We belong to each other. We are sister and brother, born to love one another. It's whispered by the wind to all living things. It's in every sunrise. It's what the wild birds sing. It shines in newborn eyes, faces lined and worn. It's the tide that binds us all, and it won't be torn. We belong to each other. We are sister and brother, born to love one another. We are ancient stars, turned flesh and bone. We are travelers on a bus ride home. Yeah, we laugh and we cry, we rise and we fall. Yeah, we fuss and we fight, but through it all, we